Hi, I'm Ronnie Michael, and today I'm at one of my favorite locations in Lexington, Main Street. Rather than discuss real estate, I want to concentrate on one of the new businesses that have come to this revitalized area, Tenfold Collective. Not only is Tenfold Collective a great retail experience for Main Street, but it's also a woman-owned business and has a meaningful purpose. Let's take a look. The first question I have for you is, which would you rather have open on Sundays? Chick-fil-A or Wingard's Nursery?
I do not have a green thumb, so I'm going to go with Chick-fil-A.
I agree. Oh, I don't know. That's hard.
But-
Chick-fil-A.
Okay, so Chick-fil-A for both of you.
Sure.
All right, okay.
Yes.
Which makes you happier, Groucho's 45 sauce
Ooh.
or the customer service at Crib's Sandwich Shop?
Oh, you can't make
come
us pick. These are our neighbors and our best friends.
Can we stop and get Groucho's 45 and wave to Joey?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
We eat Groucho's.
Oh, the 45
It's
sauce.
so
Some
good.
people
It's too
just
much.
Get that.
It's so good. But I like your answer. Get Groucho's 45 while saying hi to everybody at
Yeah,
Crib's.
yeah,
Okay,
yes.
I'll take that.
We actually already had crib
We had
this
cribs
morning.
we already stopped. We got cookies.
That's great.
Okay, pecan pie, and this is a two-part question. Pecan pie, is it pecan or pecan?
Oh,
It's pecan.
It's pecan.
Okay.
100%.
Absolutely.
All right. Pecan pie from O'Hara's Bakery or the Reuben from O'Hara's Public House?
Pecan pie.
Pecan pie. I mean,
No question.
Whoa, okay.
No question.
Okay.
how many
It's
times a
become
week?
the third. That's the trio. It's
Yeah.
me, her, and pecan pie.
How
That's
much?
just how it works.
How many times a week would you say we eat pecan pie?
Oh, we're open
No, only once. Only once.
once, twice if it's been a rough week.
Yeah, okay. So we have only been on Main Street a few months, but Tenfold is older than a few months as a business. So do you know what year we opened as a business?
Let's see. What are we in 2022? I'm going to guess 2016.
No. Too much. 2018. January of 2018. So Tenfold will be 5 in January.
So you were online before you guys opened up the store.
Yes. Yeah. So we had, we were strictly online, and then we added an app, which we still obviously have both, but the storefront is new. Yeah.
What was the driving force from going online to having a storefront?
That's a really good question.
It is a good question. This actually wasn't in my plan. I did not see Tenfold as a storefront. I never saw this coming. But I've had a really beautiful workspace at home for a long time, and we sold our house. So I had to decide, like, what's the next step for Tenfold? And everything just lined up, and here we are.
I'm so happy you guys are on Main Street because I really feel like this is exactly what we needed.
I agree.
I think you bring a great retail experience to Main Street, and it's just so nice to have this.
Yeah, we've been very warmly welcomed here, I would say. I mean, people walk in all the time, just from even our signage. They're like, the sign just elevates Main Street. They just are really, really thankful that we're here. Your next question is, as a collective, we represent lots and lots of businesses, and I might have already told you this, so if you know the answer, that's cheating, but how many different brand partners do we have?
You let it slip
I
earlier,
did.
so
Oh,
I
no.
totally know this answer, but I believe it's 60.
It is. It's 60 and growing.
Well, that's
Yep,
amazing.
60 and growing.
We're adding people every day, really.
I would say 95% of the businesses that we work with are in other parts of the world. We do represent some independent makers here in the States, but all really either a give back brand on mission like us or a small woman-owned business.
Awesome.
Yeah. All right, last question.
Okay.
So we're a give back brand, and
Right.
that means that we believe that what you give away comes back to you tenfold. That was why my business is called Tenfold. So
Neat.
Tenfold started with just a word. I could not get that word out of my head, and it's a weird word, so I don't know why it kept coming to me, but that is at the roots of what we believe. So in that time, we try to be very generous and actually live out that word of believing that what we give away comes back to us. So in 5 years, how much do you think we have given away to nonprofits?
5 years, I would say you've probably given away $20,000.
More than $20,000.
I'm so bad
Yeah,
with numbers.
yeah. We, like I was doing some quick calculations last night, and I believe that it is right at $35,000.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
In 5 years.
In 5 years, yeah.
What's nice to know about that too is there's so many businesses that preach that, right? They say they give back and they do all that, but to give $35,000
Yeah.
back.
So that was actually twofold, the way that we've done that. So we are monthly partners with Lighthouse for Life here in Lexington. They fight human trafficking here with stellar education. They're in churches and nonprofits. And so we're a monthly standing partner with them. And then when Tenfold started to grow, Lighthouse is not relevant to all of our shoppers because we've shipped to all 50 states. So we added another nonprofit called the International Justice Mission, and they fight human trafficking on a national and a global scale. So we're doing work right in our backyard and around the world.
That's amazing.
Yeah. The other thing that we started, and we need to get it going again, we need to go ahead and plan one of these, is we started something last year called Tenfold Gives. And basically what that is we would, when a need would come up and we would find a nonprofit or something that needed us, we would throw it out to our followers, and I would say half of that money has come through just in donations that we've just literally given away.
Wow.
Yeah. I think for us, we are a story brand, so all of our products have story behind them. And when people come in our store and they can see it and touch it, it just helps us to tell our story better because you're interacting with a person that, the story really matters to us. So this is a perfect example of that because all of these bags are made by a company called Able. They're fair trade, and they're gorgeous bags. And what I love to tell people is the bags are made mostly in Ethiopia, all fair trade, and they employ women who are coming out of vulnerable situations there, but their headquarters is in Nashville. And so they do the same exact thing in Nashville, and they, help women who are looking for steady work, coming out of poverty, vulnerability, anything like that. And so their company is just such a beautiful both and story that's like an artisan group from afar and also employing women here in the state. So when you come and you're face to face, it's a lot easier to tell that story really fast than hope that somebody reads it in a product description. And I would say of our 60 brand partners, what we learned is that a lot of the poverty around the world can be lessened if people have safe working environments, they're paid a fair living wage. And so those things are really important to us. Here in the States, we have very strong laws that protect against those things, not to say that it still doesn't happen, but we know that our global impact can be made if we can use our shopping power for good.
I am intrigued with the baskets. Can you please tell me the story behind them?
Yeah, so I would say that we have become kind of known for these baskets. They're all made in Rwanda, and I think the most beautiful thing about this is probably the one thing that saved our business through the pandemic. We started carrying the baskets, people were home, they were like in their space, so they were refreshing a lot, and Mandy's actually really good at helping people build these basket walls. And so we source all of them from Rwanda. I have a friend there who shops the market for me, and she lays them all out on the floor, and I pick the ones that we want, and they get here the next week. So
I love them.
yeah,
And
they're beautiful.
Since we're standing here, I have to point out the socks because I actually have on my Save the Sea Turtle socks on.
I love it.
So this might be my favorite thing in the store.
So we are trying to. We have a lot of families and couples coming in now to the store. Usually the men didn't give us too much attention, but now we're having a lot more. So this is one of the ways that we try to fit that need in. These are by a company called Conscious Step, and every single pair actually is a give back in and of itself, and it tells whoever you're buying them for what nonprofit a portion of the sale goes to.
I love it.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
And they're great socks.
They are. They're very comfortable. There's something for everyone when it comes to Main Street in Lexington, but perhaps the biggest draw is the Ice House Amphitheater and the Pavilion, which is right behind me. This is where you'll find concerts, farmers markets, chili cook-offs, craft beer festivals, and holiday events all throughout the year. Enjoy great food and drinks at O'Hara's Public House, homemade sandwiches and soups from Crib's Sandwich and Sweet Shop. If you feel like a date night, check out the Italian or Thai restaurant. If you're in a hurry, grab a quick slice from the pizzeria.